Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the only ruler judge of the day of recompense, the day of resurrection. You alone we worship, and we worship Allah only. We do not worship anything, any monkeys or any goats or any trees or anything stupid. Why? I was asked by the gentleman, why do we do dawah? Well, we do dawah because we know that as a rule, when we meet Christians, they do not know that Allah is God Almighty. You can call him what you like. He's got 99 attributes of his name, and you can call him the all-knowing, the all-wise, the creator, but he is one. He is one, and you must not worship anything else but that. We know that Isa said that. Isa said to the scribes and Pharisees when they came to him in the temple, Solomon, they asked him, and they thought he was preaching so well, he thought he was someone, they thought he might think he's God. So Isa, who you call Jesus, but that was never his name, he was never called Jesus, but we call him Isa or Esau. He said to them, they said to him, Rabbi, what is the first commandment? And he said to them, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord and one God. You shall worship him only and make no graven images. This is what he taught, and this is what we're trying to convey to Christians, that when they're worshipping a man called Jesus, who never said worship me, it's not in the Bible, he never said worship me, I'm God. We can't find it. If we could, well, we'll believe it. But it's not in any Bible on this planet that Jesus said, I'm God and worship me.
Why did you become Muslim?
Pardon?
Why did you become Muslim?
I became Muslim because 23 years ago I was here and there was some imams here. I was listening to the imams and they were telling me that Jesus never said worship me, I'm God. And then I thought, well, what am I going around thinking that I'm worshipping a man who says he's Jesus, who is God? If he never said that, why should I say it? So then I listened to the imam and the Muslim brothers, and they told me that he never said this. So when I checked it out and done my work, I done my reading, that nowhere in any Bible, out of the 50 Bibles that the Christians have got, nowhere did a man say, who's called Jesus, I'm God or worship me. So why should I do that? So when I listen to imams who are telling me about Islam, which I'd never heard before, and they're telling me that he never said these things, then I'm believing in that. One book says that you should believe in the Lord thy God only and worship him only, and the other book's telling you to worship a man called Jesus. He never said it. So there's a problem somewhere. If after I learned that a man called St. Paul, who was named Saul of Tarsus, he taught Christianity what they know today. And he taught them to believe and go against the laws of Jesus.
What's his name? What's his name there?
His name was Paul in the Bible, but his real name was Saul of Tarsus.
Which century?
Which century?
Yeah. Which year?
You want to know the time?
No, which time he was?
No, do you want to know the time and the century and all that? But what I'm talking about is something else. I can tell you all. But what I'm saying is that if a man come along who didn't know Jesus, who never shook hands with him, who didn't know him, and he was called Saul, and taught them Christianity, which Jesus said no man must go against the laws of Moses, and he's teaching them they can go against the laws of Moses and eat pigs and eat all unclean food when Jesus said you're not to do it, then I think I'm on the right path and I take no